So yesterday class I was talking about select. So we have seen what are all the parts that select will have actually. So in select we have a list of columns in the select list. Okay, and in the from list we will have list of tables, and in the where clause we will have list of conditions on individual columns or non-aggregated columns. Okay, they are plain conditions on the direct columns, or to say that on non-aggregated columns. Okay, group by list of non-aggregated columns. Okay, so and having clause we can have filters or conditions on aggregated columns. Okay, I have told you what is this aggregated and non-aggregated. For example, if you see this query here, department and sum of salary. So department is a normal column in a table, whereas okay, so yeah, I was talking about this that we had discussed on last class. This one. Okay, select a list of columns. Okay, that list of columns can have normal columns or aggregated columns. Like normal columns means employee ID, employee name, department number, salary, like that. Aggregated columns means sum of salary, count of salary, average of salary, min of salary, max of salary, or max of sales, min of sales, average of sales, whatever it may be. Okay, but consisting of aggregate function. What are the aggregate functions? Min, max, average, sum, count. These are all called aggregate functions. So select list can have both the types, normal columns or aggregated columns. Okay, and from list of tables. Okay, so whatever the tables are involved, we will have them in the from clause, where list of conditions are non-aggregated columns. Okay, in where clause we will have conditions on the normal columns. You cannot say where count of salary greater than 1, or where sum of salary greater than 50,000. You cannot put conditions on aggregated columns in the where clause. And group by, yeah, in your select list, if you have aggregate and non-aggregated columns, then non-aggregated column should be under group by, means we need to mention under group by. And having clause. Okay, so having clause is used to apply conditions on the aggregated columns. Okay, for example, yesterday I have told you this query. Write a query to get department wise total salaries. Okay, so department wise total salaries. So you have department number, you want total salary. So you need to do sum of salary from employee table. Why employee table? Because both the columns are available in the employee table itself. Okay. Then since in the select list you have aggregated and non-aggregated columns. What is aggregated column? Sum of salary. Why it is called aggregated column? Because some function is used. Sum is an aggregated function. And department number is a normal column. Since we have aggregated and non-aggregated columns, so non-aggregated column should be under group by. Then only it is syntactically correct. So that's why we put department number under group by. Then only this query will work and you will get the result. Okay, fine. So then I have given you one more query here. Write a query to get department wise total salaries. What is that? Department wise total salaries. Okay, so where the whole department, okay, is paying more than 50,000 salary, means it's the, what is this 50,000? It is the total department salary, not single person salary. Here I am talking about. Okay, write a query to get department wise total salary. Department wise total salary I want. Okay, what departments, which department is paying more than 50,000? Means not for individual employees, but the total salary should be more than 50,000. I want such type of departments. Then, okay, if that is the requirement, what we want department wise, so put department number in the select list. Total salaries, so sum of salary. Okay, cool. From table, EMP. Why EMP again? Because both the columns are coming from EMP table alone. So you don't have to go for department table. Okay. So department number and sum of salary from EMP group by department number. Okay, so yeah, group by department number. Okay, okay. So up to this third lines, it will give only department wise total salaries. Okay, up to 3 lines. Okay, but what is our requirement? It's not department wise total salaries. It's the those departments which are paying more than 50,000 salary. Means if a department has some, 3 employees, 4 employees, 5 employees, salaries sum should be more than 50,000. So, we have to apply sum of salary greater than 50,000 filter. Filter. Okay. So when I say sum of salary greater than 50,000 filter, many people will, try to put here where sum of salary greater than 50,000 like this. In fact, yesterday I think Mongo also did the same mistake. So where sum of salary greater than 50,000, they'll put as soon as filter means they will get where clause we have to use and sum of. But in where clause we can only use normal conditions, not aggregate function conditions. So it will not work. Okay, so that's a wrong actually. So if there is any filters that should go into having clause. I mean filters on aggregated columns. Okay, since this is a filter on aggregated column, so it should be under having clause. That's the right answer. So filter should be under having. Now you must have got the difference between having and where. In where we will have normal conditions, whereas in having we will have conditions on the aggregated columns. Okay, so even to show that I have given one more query. What is that? Write a query to get department with same query. Write a query to get department with total salaries. I mean where the departments which are paying more than 50,000. Okay, means what is this 50,000 department with total salary? Should be more than 50,000 and reporting to Sam. And okay, the manager should be Sam. Means that department is headed or
Uh,
lead.
Krishna, have some doubt. Here you write selected department number and sum of salary, right? You need to join department table also, right?
Not required.
Because uh-huh. uh,
Okay,
from
when
EMP table we don't have that field department number, right? We tried to run that query. We got some unknown field list error, right?
you said EMP table don't have department number. That's why we have to have
Okay.
clearly see what is the fields in our tables, given table. That is the first thing
Sorry,
you
sorry.
have to do. Okay.
Mm,
Whenever we are asked
mm.
to write a query or whenever we are trying to write a query, I think this point I have already told you. First thing you have to do
Yeah.
is see what are all the columns in each table. That's what we have to do first. Okay. So if our required fields are coming from same table, then you don't have to go for another table. When you join
Okay.
with other table, if your required field is not coming from same table, then only you will go for
Okay.
join. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So one should pay, I mean, clear attention on the what is the requirement. Then next step is those columns are coming from single table or we need to join with other table or they're coming from multiple tables. So we need to see. So here all we need is department number and salary. So of course sum of salary, but sum of salary will come from salary. So both department number and salary are coming from same table. So you don't have to join the other table. Got it? So
Yeah, got it.
department number, salary both are coming from same table. So you don't have to join. Okay. So okay. So I was explaining how to use where and having separately. So I gave this query. Write a query to get department wise total salaries where the departments which are paying more than 50,000 as the department salaries and reporting to Sam. So as soon as I said reporting to Sam, I'm referring to manager, right? Reporting means people are reporting to Sam. That means Sam is the manager name. So that's why I gave the employee fields like this: employee ID, employee name, department number, salary, hire date, and manager name. That means everyone working in that particular department reports to this manager, or at least there may be multiple managers, then at least manager name will be mentioned against each employee. Okay, so although there are many managers, so whom I want the people who are reporting to Sam. Okay, so even the reporting manager also there in employee table, so you don't have to join with the department table even in this query also. Okay, manager name we have. Okay, and we have department number, we have salary also we have. So we can write like this. What is the query? Select department number comma sum of salary from MP, where manager name equals to Sam. Why we put manager name equals to Sam? Because we want those departments who are paying more than 50,000 and people must be reporting to Sam. So that means manager name is Sam. Okay. Okay. Since we have in the select list department number and sum of salary, so obviously the non-aggregated column, that is department number, should go into group by clause. Okay. If you don't put department number under group by, it will throw syntax error. Okay. So these are the rules of using aggregated columns in the select list. Okay. If you have non-aggregated column, what is non-aggregated column? Department number. And aggregated column, it may be sum of salary in this case, but sum of salary, min of salary, max of salary, average, count. If you use any of the such functions in the select list, then they should go into, the non-aggregated column should go into group by. That's why you put department number under group by. Okay, then we have taken care all conditions. Okay, manager name and grouping by department number, and one more condition is left. What is the total salary should be greater than 50,000. So it is department's total salary. So we should put having, sum of salary condition should be under having. Okay, having sum of salary greater than 50,000. That's it. That will give the departments which are paying more than 50,000 as the total salaries, and those departments which are reporting, or the manager name is Sam. Okay, fine. So and okay, now we'll continue with our today's session. So everyone must know this, aggregated functions. Okay, sum, min, max, average, count. These are called aggregated functions. Okay, fine. So yeah, we have already said what is the sum. If you want to get total salaries, total sales, total revenue, any of those things, if you want to use, you need to use sum. Min of salary means minimum quantity sold, or for example, I want to know the employees who are paid least salary in the department, or I want to know the employees who are least paid and highest paid. Okay, least paid means immediately you should know min of salary. Highest paid means immediately you should know max of salary. Similarly, our brain should function like that based on the requirement. Least paid salary, how do I get? How do I get? How do I get? Yeah, least paid means minimum salary. That's it. Highest paid employee, how do I get? How do I get? Highest paid, how you get? Max of salary will give the highest paid. Average salary means average. I want to know how many employees are there in my department. I want to know, for example, I am the CEO. Okay, I came. Hey, I want to know. I want to see. What all the departments are there and how many employees are working in each department. Can you please, send me some report? Then immediately this query will run. Of course, they will be using some reporting tools like BI, Microsoft Power BI, or Tableau, QuickSight, I mean, there are many reporting tools they will be using, every company, but the reporting tool will run this query to get this. What is that query? What is that query I want? I want the departments and their head count, employee count. So very simple. Okay, department wise employee count you need, right? So department wise total employees. Select the PT number, comma, count of employee as employee count or as total employees. Okay, department. I mean, don't get confused with as. This as is a alias I gave for this count of employee ID. Okay, count of employee ID. I want to give meaningful name. So total employees. Okay, so from EMP. Okay, here you have to use group by or not? Yes, you must use group by. Group by count of employee ID and department number. Group by DEPT number. That's it. It will give department and total employees. Okay, department number 10, 30 employees. Or department number 20, 50 employees. Department number 30, some, okay, 100 employees. Department number 40, some 150 employees. Like that it will come. Okay, so based on that, the top level management will know, okay, what are the large departments, what are the small departments, where they can reduce some employees or where they can add some, you know, new employees. All those things they can plan for it. Okay, okay, cool. So today's session will be joins. Very, 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 very important with respect to work as well as interviews. Okay. Yeah. So one of the common interview question they will ask. Common means they will ask for sure. That's what you should understand. What are all the different joins you mostly use or we mostly use? Okay. Based on this question, we can even know whether the candidate has real-time experience or not. Okay. So that's why we ask this question. Can you please tell me what are all the most frequently used joins? If you are a bookish means you just studied some books and this, you will say that inner join, product join, Cartesian join, this join, that. Then you will tell all joins, but those are all those are all only for study purpose. That's why he clearly asked, what are all the different joins we use or you have used most frequently? Then you must tell immediately inner join, left outer join, right outer join, full outer join. Actually, these are even okay. These are the joins we use, and apart from that, okay, there is also called, I mean, natural join. Okay, don't worry about this. In fact, you don't even tell the joins in the interview. Natural join or Cartesian. I mean, I'm just telling to so that you don't feel them as new. Okay, you must be hearing these names. So I'm just telling. Cartesian join is also known as product join. So all these things, but you no need to mention these things. Yeah, product join you can know because we'll use it in our day to day means in our conversation we'll use it. What is product join and all. And another one is self join. Very, very important. Yeah. Okay. So to answer the question, what are all the different joins we generally use in our work? Inner join, left outer, right outer, full outer. You can say, or sometimes you'll ask, what are the different joins? Can you please tell me? Then your answer should be I have used, I have used inner join, left outer, right outer, full outer. These are the joins I have used most frequently. Okay. And even among them, what are the join you have used? Then, then you see, you should tell as you're an expert or as you're already working. We generally use inner join and left outer join. That's it. Actually, the whole thing we use these two only. We never use right outer or full outer, because even there is right outer, we'll use it as a left outer in our queries. I will tell you, okay, how to write left outer and all. And full outer is a very, very rare case. Okay, so, okay. And another thing is product join. Sometimes, we face performance issues. At the time, we see what is this product join and all. Self join means joining the same table with itself. Self join. Self means itself. So if generally for join, how many tables you need? You need two tables, right? You need two tables for joining purpose. So, but sometimes we need to join with same table. That is called self join. Okay. So what are all the different joins you are aware of? Okay. Yeah. I generally, work with inner join, left outer, right outer, full outer joins. Of course, I also sometimes use self join. That's it. Don't say that I also sometimes use product join. Product join, we never use it. Okay. But whenever you miss join condition, it will go to product join. So at that time, we have to avoid that product join, because product join will lead to performance issues. Actually, what is product join means? Generally, when we use two tables, we mention some join condition, okay, based on the common code. If you don't mention the join condition, it will go to product join, means it will multiply the rows. Anyway, we will come to know that. So now let me explain how is join and how it looks like. So we have employee and department tables. Okay, same thing. Employee ID, employee name, department number, salary, hire date, manager name, and department table, department number, department name, location. So now you see my requirement. Then you will know when to use join. Okay, so when we will go for join is whatever data you need. If you're not getting from the same table, then only you will go for join. Okay, if all the data you need is available in same table or in a single table, then what is the use of going for join? No need, absolutely. Okay, so we will go for join only when the required data is not available in single table. Okay, fine. So now I have given you these two tables. Okay, observe is a first step is observing the tables. What are all the columns in each table? That is the first step we need to do. Okay, employee table, employee ID, employee name, department number, salary, hire date, manager name, department table, department number, department name, location. Okay, fine. Okay, now what is the given question? Given question is I want all the employees who are working for Hyderabad location. Okay, let me write. Write a query to get all the employee details. All the employee details who are working for Hyderabad location. This is the query. Okay, then you have to read the query clearly and understand what he need. What he need, write a query to get all the employee details. So what he need is employee details. Okay, write a query to get all the employee details. Okay, what I want is employee details. What type of employees who are working for Hyderabad location? Okay, so the location of the employee should be Hyderabad. Okay, so you can split like this. Okay, so what he wants? He want all the employee details. Okay, are there any specifications or conditions? Yes, condition is that they must be working for Hyderabad location or working for Hyderabad. Okay, very simple. Then you have to see, write a query to get all the employees. So what I need is employee details. So all the details from employee table. Okay, that is first thing. all the details from employee table. Okay. What type of employees are working for Hyderabad location? That means location should be Hyderabad. Okay. Then where is this location field is available? Location should be Hyderabad. Where is the location field is available? Location is available in department table. Okay. Location is available in department table. So that's where you have to think that yes, I must be using join, because my condition involves condition on a column which is available in another table. So you must be going with joins. Okay, so what I want, write a query to get all the employee details who are working for Hyderabad location. Okay, select star from EMP. Okay, then some people will directly write select star from EMP where location equals to Hyderabad. Okay, and then it will fail. Location field not found in employee table. That is the error you will get. Location field not found in employee table. Then if you see in employee table, yes, location field is not available in employee table. Oh, that's where you have to go for join. That means we have to use department table. Okay, so department table where it should come in the from list. From list contains what? List of tables, right? So here you can use another table also, DEPT. Okay, so in from list only you can mention all the tables. We already select list of columns. Star means list of columns. Star means all the columns. Okay, from list of tables. What is that list of tables? Employee department. Okay. Mhm. Then condition. Condition you have to write. You have to see what is the common column between these two tables. Condition is applied on common column only. In fact, that is the reason the common columns will be there. Okay, to establish a relationship or to join between two tables. What is the common column these among between these two tables? Department number, department number. So this is the common column in these two. Department number, department. So you can apply where emp.dept number equals to dept number. Why I'm using emp.dept number d? So generally we use table name dot, because this dept number is same, right, in both. So we have to use table name dot column name. Table name dot column name. If you are a beginner, okay. If you are an experienced, then you will generally emp. These are all called aliases. Department D, because table names may be larger, okay, or long names. Then you can use aliases like this. Select star from empe, comma deptd. Okay, where instead of using entire table name, you can just give e.dept number equals to d.dept number. Like this also you can use. Where you can use location.hyderabad, because location is not available in employee table, so it will directly take from D only. Or you can also write d.location equals to Hyderabad. And here star is there, right? So you want all the columns from employee table or department table? You want employee table. So you can put e dot star. Okay, anyway, this is a little advanced. Generally, this is the way of writing real-time people for experts. But if you're not an expert, no problem. Select emp dot star from empe dptd, where emp dot dpt number equals to dpt dot dpt number, and location equals to Hyderabad. So you will be writing like this. Okay, this is also inner join. but okay, so nowhere mentioned as inner. Okay, so yeah, this is generally ANSI way of writing. Okay, so this general sometimes he will give this type of query, whether it's inner join or what type of join it is. It's inner join, but generally in real time, I mean sometimes we use like this. Sometimes we also will do like this. Inner join. We'll write like this. Whenever you use this type of syntax, okay, here you have to use on. Okay, this syntax inner join or left outer right outer syntax if you are using, then it followed by it will start with on. That is the syntax. And here where location equals to Hyderabad. So just follow this syntax only because we are mentioning inner. So okay, you can
Krishna,
write. Yeah,
hello.
yeah.
Krishna, can you explain me that where condition emp dot department dpt number is equal to dpt dot dpt number? I didn't get that actually.
That means we are mentioning join on the common column. Department number is there in both the tables, right? Okay. So
Yes.
okay, in order to join two tables, we need to mention. I mean, we need to establish relationship, right, by joining on the common column. So that is the joining condition actually we call. Okay. So
Okay.
joining condition should be on the common columns. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, that's why that means employee table department number should match with department table department number, right? Means that means we're talking about
Okay.
same department employees we're talking. You see, in employee table, you may take one employee who's working for 10, but the same department number 10, you cannot compare with the department number 20 employees, right? Because he will be there only in 10 department. So the department number should be same from both employee table and department table. That's why we are doing this join condition. This is called join condition
Oh,
from
thank you,
both
Krishna.
the
Yes.
tables. Yeah.
Yeah.
So whenever we join two tables, there should be join condition. Okay, and the join condition should be on the common column. Okay, so that's why we have to see what is the common columns between the given tables. Okay, common column we need to identify. Okay, okay, department number, in this case it's department number. The employee department tables, common column is department number. Yeah, there will be common column, then only we can join two tables. If there is no common column, you cannot join two tables. That is another point you need to note. If you want to join two tables, there must be a common column. Okay, so in fact tables will be designed like that only in real time. There should be some common column because we know that we generally join those two tables. So while writing queries, we will be using the join condition. Okay. So emp.dept number equals to dept.dept number. Like this we mentioned. Or e.dept number equals to d.dept number. That is a join condition. So without join condition, how can we join these two tables? Not possible. Okay, so if you want to join two tables, there should be a common column, and we should apply condition on the common columns. Okay, so now our request is to write a query to get all the employee details who are working for Hyderabad location. Okay, so Hyderabad is the location name, but okay, which is not there in only employee table, so we have to join with the department table. So we joined with. Okay, so this is the syntax. Select emp dot start from emp employee table, inner join department table. On why I used on is, with this syntax, on is the syntax. Okay, it's an on small or capital, don't worry. Okay, on, in the on clause only you can apply the join condition. Okay, in on clause you need to apply join condition. Okay, So the join condition is to join. Why to join? Because we should talk about the records which are same in both the tables, 10 10, 20 20, 30 30. So like that. Because in employee table, the employee in 10th department, he will not be there in 20th department, right? He also will be there in 10th department in department table. That's why there should be join condition on the matching column or common column. Okay, and the location equals to Hyderabad, because what we want the employees who are working for Hyderabad. So that filter we applied. So this will fetch the all the employees who are working for Hyderabad location. Any questions on this inner join? Hello, anyone has any clarification required? What is the inner join and how to write?
No,
Okay,
Krishna.
got it.
Okay, okay. Now, can someone tell me what is this inner join will fetch actually? Yeah, this here, okay, location equals to Hyderabad. Okay, the data will bring. But generally, how do we define inner join is? Okay, how do we define inner join is? It will bring matching records from both the tables. Inner join means it brings matching records from both the tables. That is the way we define inner join. What is inner join means? Okay, inner join will fetch matching records from both the tables. Monica, do you have any question? Okay, so inner join means it brings the matching records from both the tables. Okay, matching records means you see same join department number, department number. So in department number 10, in employee table, department number 10 will joins with department table, department number 10. So that is what matching values. And in employee table, department number 20 will joins with department table, department number 20. And in employee table, department number 30 joins with the department table, department number 30. Similarly, in employee table, department number 40 joins with the department table, department number 40. So that's why inner join means it brings the matching records from both the tables, or it fetches matching records from both the tables, or inner join gets matching records from both the tables. Okay, now I will give some values. Okay, EMP table. I'm talking about DPT number only. Okay, why? That is the join condition. Similarly, DPT table, DPT number only. Okay, in employee table, okay, you have employee name, department number, salary, and all. Okay, so the department table I'm giving. Okay, and in department table also, because in department table you will have all the tables listed. Okay, in employee table there may be some employees not working in some departments, that's fine. Okay, but in department table you will have all the tables listed or all the departments listed. Okay, let's say my fields are like this. In both employee table, department number has 10 20 30. In department table I have 10 20 30 40 50. This matching records means this 10 will join with this 10. That's what it means. Okay, so inner join, it brings the matching records for both the tables. Okay, it cannot join with 20, right? Yes, it cannot join with 30, it cannot join with 40, it cannot join with 50. Similarly, 10 will join with 10 and will get that record. Similarly, 20 will join with 20 and it will fetch that record. And similarly 30 will join with 30 and it will fetch that record. What about this 40 and 50? They will not come because they are not matching with the employee table department numbers, so they don't come. That's why it is called equijoin or inner join. Okay, yeah, I forgot to tell. Inner join is also called equijoin. Okay, inner join or equijoin. I mean, generally we use in our day-to-day communication, but you always talk about inner join. Okay, because that is the way we use it. Inner join means matching records only will come. Okay, so anyway, to reflect all the use cases, I am adding one more record in department employee table, that is 70 or not 70, 60. Okay, 70. Okay, fine. So this is my data. Okay, an employee table and department table. And okay, inner join. Inner join. How many records you will get for inner join? Can you tell me? Output of inner join for the above. How many records you will get for output of inner join?
3
3.
records.
Yeah. Okay. 10, 20, 30.
30.
Matching values only will come. Okay. So each one is a record. Okay. 10 is one record. That means employee record associated with 10 will come. That's what it means. Okay. 20 and 30. So you will get. So that's what inner join means. Inner join will bring the matching records from both the tables. Okay. So now you understood what is inner join, how to write inner join. Okay, and how to mention inner join can be written in two ways. Like this also, I mean, from table 1 comma table 2, where join condition and all other conditions. What in this way also you can write. This is also called inner join. Okay, but if you want to do standard way of writing, you can do like this. Select emp dot star means table dot star from table 1 inner join table 2 on table 1 dot joining column equals to table 2 dot join column. Okay, and yeah, where, because we have other conditions, right? Where location equals to Hyderabad. That's it. So then it will see what is the join matching values from both the tables based on department number, and it will fetch the data like this. Okay, so now left outer. Left outer means it brings matching records from both the tables. See, how do we define left outer means? It brings matching records from both the tables plus remaining records from left table. That's why it's called left outer. What it brings? It brings matching records from both the tables. Matching records from both the tables means basically it's a output of the inner join, right? Brings matching records from both the tables means actually output of the inner join plus remaining records from left table. So you can tell like this. What is left outer join? Left outer join will fetches matching records from both the tables plus remaining records from left table. You can tell like that. Or it fetches all the result of inner join plus remaining records from left table. Okay. So better to communicate as left outer join will fetch all the matching records from both the tables plus remaining records from left table. Okay. So how to write? Generally, they will ask you, can you please write? Because by writing, we can actually say whether he is a fake or not. Okay, because he don't know how to mention aliases, he don't know how to put, conditions. I mean, just by writing, we can find out whether he is a fake or not. So you should write, proper syntax. And of course, if you can write with aliases, I will write. Okay, emp e inner join department D on e dot dpt number equals to d dot dpt number, where d dot location equals to Hyderabad. Here it's not inner join, it's left outer join, right? So you can just write left join. You can write like this, left join. Left join means it's left outer join. Okay, so or you can also write left outer join. Left outer join, I mean both you can use, left join or left outer join. Left outer join only is written as left join. Okay, so generally we are experienced, right? So we just write left join dpdt on, okay, emp left join dpdt on e dot dpt number equals to d dot dpt number, where d dot location equals to Hyderabad. That's it. This is left join. See, very simple. In inner join you will use inner join. In left join you use left join. In right outer join you will use right join. In full outer join you will use full join. That's it. Everything is same to same. But you should know what each join type will fetch the records. Left outer join will fetch matching records from both the tables plus remaining records from left table. Okay, so right outer join, what it will bring? Right outer join will fetch, it brings matching records from both the tables plus remaining records from right table.
Remaining records from
Yeah.
left table.
Yeah. Okay. Then what is the full outer join will fetch? Full outer, it brings matching records from both the tables plus remaining records from right table plus remaining records from left table. Means you can of course write remaining records from both the tables, you can write, but if you tell like this, it will be more impactful in the interview. It will have more impact. That means you have clear cut idea what's happening. Okay, so it brings matching records from both the tables plus remaining records from right table plus remaining records from left table. That's it. That means basically it brings remaining records from both the tables. So full outer join will bring like this. Okay, how to change your query? Same query, copy paste. Software means copy paste. Okay, so right outer join, you just change the query. Select e dot star from emp right outer join dpdd on e dot dpt number equals to d dot dpt number and d dot location equals to Hyderabad. So just copy it and paste it. Here instead of right outer join, you write full outer join or full join. That's it. Full join or full outer join. OUTER. You can write in both way, or you can just write full join on e dot dpt number equals d dot dpt number, where d dot location equals to Hyderabad. Okay, so you can write like this. Okay, so now actual thing, now it will come. So now tell me, what is the output you will get? In fact, most of the interview, this is the most critical question actually. They will give two result set like this. Okay, I have table 1 column 1 like 1 2 3 4 5. I have table 2 1 2 3. Can you please tell me or write me what is the output of inner join, left outer, right outer, full outer? They will ask. This is very very critical and very very important, and anyone who can answer this question, they only will be selected, others will not be selected. Okay, so similarly I gave. Okay, table 1 means employee I have taken, table 2 means department I have taken. Okay, so generally for simplicity they will give, I have table 1 T1, table 2 T2. I have columns like one column only. In both the tables they said only one column. Here also I have one column, that is department number. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in column 1. In column 2, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then can you please write me what is the result of inner join, left outer, right outer, full outer? That's it. As you become senior, this question will be asked. And if you cannot answer that, finish, you are disqualified. And anyone who answers that, finish, is selected. So now you know the inner join result. Okay, so matching records from both the tables. Okay, so 10, 20, 30. So you got 3 records. Now you tell me the output of the left outer join. What is the output for the left outer join?
10, 20, 30,
Mhm.
60, 60,
60, 70.
60, 70. Yes.
Yeah, that's it. Matching records from both the tables plus remaining records from left table. So matching records. What are the matching records? 10, 20, 30 because they are matching plus remaining records from left table 60, 70. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Now tell me what is the right outer join result?
10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
10.
20,
20, 30, 40, 50.
50.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Okay. Tell me what is the full outer join result?
10, 20,
10,
30.
40, 50, 60, 70.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Okay. So basically, this is the inner join result. Okay. 40, 50 will give right outer join result and 60, 70 will add left outer join also. So total full outer join. Okay. Are you clear till here?
Yes,
Yes,
please. No.
sir.
Okay. So this is a basic within the advanced. Okay. You could able to answer like this means you are advanced. But basic within the advanced. Basic means okay, you are good. You are advanced, but within the advanced, let's say super candidate, you know, just now within that you're good but normal. So the requirement will be changed like this. Okay, my data is like this. Okay, so I have 10, 20, 20, 30, 60, 70, and department table has 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, this is my data. He will say. I mean, this is very advanced level. Okay. I mean, if you are explaining, I mean, if you say that I have some 8 years or 6 years, or if you say that, how do you rate yourself? I'm 9.5 out of 10. Then he will ask this question. Okay. Then can you please tell me what is the inner join, left outer, right outer, full outer join? How many records you get? Okay. This is an exercise. If you cannot tell it now, but try to tell me now. What is the output of inner join, left outer, right outer, full outer? Can you tell me?
Output of inner join will be 10, 20, 30.
10, 20, 30.
Sorry, output of the inner join is
10,
10,
20,
20, and
30.
10, 20, 30. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
yes.
Okay. Left outer.
Mm. 10, 20,
20.
20, 60, 70.
Right, Outer?
Same. 10, 20,
Same
30,
10, 30, 40, 50.
50.
Full Outer?
Louder.
10, 20, 30.
40, 50, 60, 70.
Okay,
Another 10. Another 10.
if everything is same, then what is the use of changing my data requirement? Okay, whatever is there before also you set the same output, now also it is the same output. Then what is the use of changing data?
Oh,
No.
in
The
that
repetition of
we
the
write
number
the
is the
condition, right? The E dot DPT number equal to D dot DPT number.
Okay. So can you tell me inner join result again?
10, 20, 30.
30, 30.
Okay. Arnav, can you please tell me what is the inner join result for this data?
Yeah, like 10, 20, 30, because this is common in both the tables.
Okay. You're all failed. Okay, fine. So inner join means it brings matching records from both the tables, right? So it will take one record from employee table and it will try to match with the department table. 10. It matched with this 10. Okay, 10. Again 10. It matches with all, it will try to match with all other table. It has another match. So it will put another 10 because it found two matches on the right side. So 10, 10. Okay. Then it will see any other match, 20, 30. Okay, no other match. But then it will try to compare second value. 20 matches with 10? No. 20 matches with second 10? No. 20 matches with this 20? Yes. So you will get this 20. Then 20 matches with 30? No. 20 matches with 40? No. 20 matches with 50? No. Bus over. Then next value comparison. 20 matches with 10? No. 20 matches with 10? No. 20 matches with 20? Yes. So it will have another 20. Okay. Then 20 matches with 30? No. 20 matches with 40? No. 20 matches with 50? No. No. Then next value. 30. 30 matches with 10? No. 30 matches with 10? No. 30 matches with 20? No. 30 matches with 30? Yes. So this one. This one will come here. Then 30 matches with 40? No. 30 matches with 50? No. Then 60. 60 matches with 10? No. 10? No. 20? No. 30? No. 40? No. 50? No. No. So it don't come. 70? It matches with 10? No. 10? No. 20? No. 30? No. 40? No. 50? No. So this is your inner join result. If there is a multiple matches, that multiple matches also will come. Of course, this you will know only when you work or when you practice based on expert person like me. Many people don't know. Okay, even Arnav is a 5 years experienced guy. Okay, so like that, I know. Okay, I have many students I have handled. Unless they have worked on it, then only they will know. Otherwise, they don't know this. Okay, so 10, if you have multiple matches, it will bring multiple records actually. Okay, so 10 matched two times, so two times it will come. 20 matched two times. 20 matched one time only, but in the source itself, you have 220. So each one will match one time. 20 will match first time, and second 20 also will match another time. So that also came 20, 20. And 30 matches, only one, so 30 came. And 60, 70, no matches, so nothing will come. So this is the output of inner join 10, 10, 20, 20, 30. So that's why they will ask in the interview. Let's say I have one more 10 here. How many 10s you will come? You will get?
3 10s.
Yeah, 3 10s you will get. Because 10 matched 3 times. So 10, 10, 10. Okay. So control Z. Okay. Now, okay, if this is the inner join, then what is out left outer? Same. All the values will be there plus remaining record 60, 70. Similarly, right outer. All those values, okay, 10, 10, 20, 20, 30 will be there plus remaining records from right table 40, 50. Similarly, pull out all those values 10, 10, 20, 20, 30 will be there, then 40, 50, 60, 70 is the pull out. Okay, so that is okay, very, very important with respect to join. Okay, product join means okay. So if you miss this join condition, on condition is there, right? If you miss this join condition means cut. It will become actually product join because missing join condition will lead to product join. Okay, so that means both the tables will be multiplied. Anyway, we will practice all those things. So then you will see. Okay, if you miss this join condition, it will become a product join. Okay, self join means employee table, inner join, employee table. EMP means same table we will join. Then that's a self join. Okay, so that's all. Product join means in any join condition, if you miss the join condition, it will become a product join because you don't know there is no join condition you mentioned. So it will try to multiply both the records, okay, with other table. So that will become a product join. In fact, that is called product join. Self join means you will, for example, EMP means same table you will try to join with same table. Okay, so that's why it is called self join. So that is the thing here. Any questions about this?
Self
Right?
join, when we can use self.
Yeah, yeah. Arnav, actually, you see, we have discussed, right? For example, last time you see, for you we made mistake. Employee, we want employee name and his manager name. Okay. Generally, you see, your data will be like this: employee ID, employee name, department number, salary, hire date. But here I have only employee name. Okay. Let's say I have not given manager name. At that time, I have to join employee table with the employee table to get the manager name, because employee record also will be there in this employee table. Okay, but there is no field like manager. So at that time, we have to join same table to get the manager name. In the beginning, Arnav, we did many exercises, right? For
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yeah, those are the requirements. Okay, so you have all those queries, right, Arnav?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, when we start, we'll try to give these Hark and Monk also similar kind of exercise. Yeah, in
Okay.
fact, yeah, what is the use case of self join? Self join is basically to join the same table, but there is separate use case. Same thing like here, you see only employee name is there. There is no manager name, but we can get that manager name by joining the same table with itself. Okay. Anyway, we will tell that when we start that exercise. So that is the self join. Okay. There is some special cases where we have to join same table with itself. That is called self join. Okay. Any question? I mean, this duplicate data question is very, very important. Generally, you see, if it is only one matching, anybody will not anybody, a few people will tell. But if there is duplicate data, most of the people will fail. Okay. So if duplicate matches are there, you will get output also. How many times it matched, that many times you will get. That is the point to be noted. Clear? Are we good now? Or any other questions? Any of you have any questions?
No, Krishna.
No question.
Okay, cool then. See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
you.
Tomorrow we'll tell the actual part of the subject. That is, Snowflake architecture. Very, very important and definite question that will come in the interview. Every interview it will be asked. Okay.
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 Okay then. See you tomorrow. Thank you.